Hello friends, good afternoon. My name is Yatin and I am back with the new vlog. I hope you all are fine and well. So today's topic is all about management and how management see you from their own point of view. Now let's talk about a person who has got rehired in the same organization, and just for a sake he made a mistake, and how management looks at that person from their own point of view. Now, if a person has made any mistake, if a person goes to the office and in the previous process he had interaction with HR within a month or two for and in a week, and that person used to get warning letters, that person used to have sessions with the quality auditor, that is QA, for non-compliance, and that person decides to leave, and that person takes decision to leave that organization within an year. Now the organization has made an image into their mind about that particular employee, that he is like this and he will always be seen. Now what happened, the person who was your operations manager, suddenly the process for which you have got rehired in the same organization becomes your delivery manager. He gets promoted or she gets promoted and becomes a delivery manager. And you are doing work in a correct way, but suddenly you make a mistake, and that person see you in such a way that what will going they will going to do with you, that they will terminate you suddenly. Now let's talk about the people who work with you in your peer group. I just want to share my experience with you that I became so open with my peer group people that they filed a complaint against me for no reason. When we communicate with someone, we should think twice before telling anything to that person. Okay. There are certain people who do, chamchagiri of their trainers, of their managers, and they just want that you should be out of the organization by hook or by crook. They do a lot of hard work even though you are doing good, but management will see you in the same way, will keep an eye on you even though if you have not done any mistake. Now there are certain people of my team filed complaint against me, due to which that organization made a charge sheet in which they have mentioned uh, the screenshot. They have shared the screenshot of all the emails sent by the employees to the HR. A committee shared those screenshots with me, in which there were certain reasons, there were certain things that were mentioned, and most of them I have never done. I know how to behave with an employee, with a female employee, but you do a lot of hard work. If the management is against you, if the employers or employees who are your peer group employees are against you, they will take any action, or they will just make a situation through which they can easily take you out. They can terminate you out of from the organization. Now it's all about the point of view of an HR, of your employer, that is your manager, and all the peer group people who are working with you. If you are quiet, they take your advantage. If you are open, they take more and more advantage. Now suppose one of my you talk to a person who is a friend of another person, but the person with whom you talk suddenly just, you both had fight, and that person started, speaking about you. But the person who is the friend of that person with whom you had fight, okay, if that person, if his friend will speak about him or his family member, will never go to HR or any, will not follow the hierarchy. But if you have done the mistake, that person will try to bully you up and will file a case against you in HR, to HR. That's what all has happened with me. Without any reason, sarcastic comments got passed, and now the Concentrix is trying to take me out of the organization by hook or by crook. They gave me time of 10 days to just, give my own opinion, my reviews, my answers as per the, charges they have filed against me. Okay, I completely understand. I cried on the day when HR shouted on me and said, please put meeting and come into the meeting room. She shouted on me when I shouted, when I started crying. She said, just be quiet. And all the people who filed complaint against me are Gen Zs. Why I'm saying Gen Z once again, I'll say Gen Zs because of their stupid mentality. If you were having some issues with me, if you had some issues with me, why you have not connected with me? Why you haven't contacted me, the trainer or the supervisor, instead of going to HR directly? It simply means that you wanted to show me, नीचा. I'll use this word, हिंदी word, कि ये लोग मुझे नीचा दिखाना चाहते थे और इन लोगों ने ये किया. बट इससे क्या साबित हो गया? तुम लोग जितने गिरे हुए हो उतना तो तुमने खुद ही साबित कर दिया. अब बंदा अगर टर्मिनेट होगा तो तुम्हारे को तो वैसे ही गालियां पड़ेंगी, तुम हो इस लायक. इसीलिए कहते हैं चमचागिरी तो छोड़ दो, चाटना भी छोड़ दो. बात उतनी करो जितनी लिमिटेड हो, क्योंकि गिरे हुए बंदों के कोई स्टैंडर्ड नहीं होते. एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तुम्हारे को तब तक समझती है जब तक तुम वहां काम करते हो, और वो भी पता नहीं समझती है कि नहीं, क्योंकि लोगों की मेंटेलिटी पता लग जाती है यार. इतना भी मत गिरो. I have seen many things in my life and I am sharing the experience with you. If I am telling something, if I am giving advice to a Gen Z and or a fresher that how to, work in a particular job, and if I am getting, if I am getting posh just because of that reason, do you think that I'll work in that organization? No. Nobody will work just because of the self-respect. I will also leave Concentrics within few days just because of their behavior. But I just want to make you people aware of the activities that happens in an organization when you join as a fresher or as a an experienced person of the same organization. Mark my words, if you want to work in an organization, simply just be of yourself. Be active, learn something new, and if you think that things are not going right, just be calm or leave that organization right away. Your health is more important rather than the work that you are doing in that organization. अपने पेट के लिए काम कर रहे हो, बट अगर कोई आपको फालतू में जूता मारे ना, उस जूते की मार बर्दाश्त मत करो. ये जो मैनेजमेंट में पॉलिटिक्स चलती है ना, ये सबको ले डूबती है. 31 साल हो गए मुझे इस धरती पे यार. 31 सालों में मैंने एक चीज सीख ली, मैंने जिस भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करा आज तक मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं आई. तो अब क्यों आ रही है? बिकॉज वो उन्होंने मन बना लिया भाई मुझे बाहर निकालने का. तुम लोग गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड बनाओ, निब्बा निब्बी हो, तुम 2 टके की तुम्हारी औकात नहीं. तुम इतने बड़े इंसान के बारे में अंट शंट बकवास कर रहे हो. कभी अपने गिरेबान में तो झांको यार. क्यों नहीं झांकते? क्योंकि तुम लोगों की हैसियत ही नहीं है। मेरे साथ कुछ भी हो सकता, मुझे इतना पता, मैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन छोड़ दूंगा। और जिन्होंने एब्सकॉन्ड, जो लोग एब्सकॉन्ड हुए हैं ना, मैं उनके लिए बहुत खुश हूँ, जस्ट बिकॉज दे टुक द राइट डिसीजन। I am getting paid less, but they are asking me to do work more and more as per their choice, which I really avoid. And you know, the instance that happened with me this in this week or in this month, and the message that I have received, the emails that I have received, and I have seen the screenshots. What I saw is, what I have seen, that those messages were, those emails were for the month of January, from the month of January. Since that particular time, they didn't even take a follow up, and now they suddenly called me. They shouted on me on the production floor and called me inside the meeting room and say that you know, people have filed complaint against you. So okay, fine. पहले मैं सोचता था मैं एचआर बनूंगा भाई, मैं बहुत कुछ करूंगा भाई। नहीं भाई, अपना खुद का काम ठीक है, बिजनेस खोलो, आराम से रहो। ऐसे घटिया लोगों की तकियानुसी बातों में दब के अपनी जिंदगी बर्बाद मत करो। हम लोगों को हार्ट अटैक क्यों आता है? क्योंकि ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पैसा नहीं बढ़ाती, इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ती है। जब खुद पे प्रेशर आता है तो हार्ट अटैक भी आता है। घटिया सोच किसी भी इंसान को जीने नहीं देखती। एक टॉक्सिक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, प्रोडक्शन कल्चर और मैनेजमेंट कल्चर किसी भी इंसान को ज़्यादा दिन सरवाइव नहीं करने देता। या तो आप ग्रुप में बन रहे हो तो मतलब का बात करो, क्योंकि सेम एज के बंदे मिलते हैं ना, तो उन लोगों को लगता है जो भी अनशन बकते रहे, हम इसके खिलाफ कंप्लेंट नहीं फाइल करेंगे, दूसरे बंदे के खिलाफ करेंगे। अरे चार बातें तुम्हारे नाम की लगा के बोल देंगे ना, तुम्हारे को तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने वैसे उल्लू का पट्टा समझना। सैलरी भी तुम्हारी गई, मेहनत भी तुम्हारी गई, निकाल भी इन लोगों ने दिया, क्या करेंगे? इनके बाप का थोड़ा ना कुछ जा रहा है, कुछ भी नहीं जा रहा। मैं एक चीज क्लियर बोलना चाहता हूँ भाई, अपने आप को जितना हो सके ना उतना बचा के रख लो, वरना जिंदगी भर पछताओगे मेरी तरह। मैं सही बता रहा हूँ, मुझे कोई वो नहीं है, मैंने अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर दिया जितना इस वीडियो में करना था। सबसे घटिया नीच गिरे हुए लोग होते हैं। मैं अब एक शब्द का प्रयोग नहीं करना चाहता इसमें, गाली का, बिकॉज इट्स अ वीडियो विच इज very familiar to me. There are certain people who are from my family. They will also watch this video, and there are certain children. There are kids who will watch my video. So I want to avoid, you know, abusive language. The approach they have made in order to fire me out of of the organization, I will take a decision as per their decision, but now I have decided that I will file a complaint against some people. I will take legal action. I really don't know whether what will going to happen. There are certain pros and cons that I know, but I'll surely take action. And I have decided. Go with the hell of your decision. I don't give shit. These people have, tried to ruin my life, my entire career. But they don't know what I will do with them once I'll share my review with the HR. If the HR don't want to listen to me, it's their choice. But once I'll take the action, you people will see what I'll do with you. I'm talking about Concentrix, their management. And guys, this is a lesson for all of you who are working in our corporate sector or in a BPO. Just be aware, क्योंकि अगर जितने भी आप इनोसेंट बनो ना और जितने हार्ड वर्किंग बनो, ये लोग आपकी उतनी बचाते हैं। आज मैं ये व्लॉग इसी चीज़ के साथ एंड करता हूँ। जो भी आपके कमेंट सेक्शन में होंगे आप रिव्यू लिख सकते हैं, जो भी आपको कहना आप कह सकते हैं। अगर फॉलोवर कम हो जाए मुझे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, सब्सक्राइब करना चैनल आपकी मर्ज़ी, नहीं करना आपकी मर्ज़ी। ये बस मेरे को इस वीडियो के थ्रू संदेशा देना था, जो मैंने दे दिया। अब आपको अपनी ज़िंदगी बचानी है, अपनी ज़िंदगी बनानी है, आपको अपने आप को, खुद की ज़िंदगी को फिनिश करना, वो आपके हाथ में है। क्योंकि ये जो जितना काम निकलवा रहे हैं इन लोगों ने, आगे आपके काम कभी भी नहीं आना। सब घटिया लोग होते हैं। सो बी अवेयर, टेक केयर ऑफ़ योर सेल्फ, And this is a lesson for all the freshers and experienced people who have faced the issue like me and who are facing the issue just like me. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.